Hi, I'm Joe Ravita from Empire Music, empiremusic.com in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And we are a Martin custom shop expert dealer, which means we bring you the greatest Martin guitars. I'm really excited to show you this guitar today. There's only 20 or 25 Martin custom shop expert dealers worldwide, so we really do get amazing instruments. As you know, we do full factory setups on everything we sell. You can see our entire Martin collection right at empiremusic.com. You can chat with us through the site. You can see our inventory. You can give us a call. We'll get you all fixed up. Now, today I bring you a really special guitar, and one we've waited, I think, about 18 months for, the Martin D-45. This guitar is the pinnacle model of the most famous acoustic guitar brand. And we're really excited to show this off. It's got such an amazing history, and it's such an important part in acoustic guitar history. So it's exciting to have it. The D-45 was introduced in 1933, and it was the first one was made for Gene Autry, who ordered it. It's funny because this guitar in 1933 was $225. However, Gene Autry got it for a mere $210. Now, you'll know, like a D-18 at that time was $75, and the D-28 was $125. So it kind of gives you some perspective, right? And this guitar, in the first two, Gene Autry's, the second one, and number 6, were made as 12-fret guitars. Then the rest were made as 14-fret guitars like you see today. And they were only made from 1933 to 1942 because the Depression was ending through that time. Then World War II started. There wasn't a need for it, and it came back in 1968. At $1,200 is the most expensive flat-top acoustic guitar ever introduced. So just really a great history of the instrument. Modern player Neil Young is, like, I think probably the next most famous D-45 player now. What's really amazing about it is it is expensive, but the amount of work that goes into it is just absolutely incredible. If you've ever been lucky enough to go to the factory, you see the purling work that goes into this and how meticulous that work is. It's very, very hard to do. So it does represent an incredible amount of value, even though it is rather expensive. Now, I don't typically talk about specific guitars in these videos because we want to be able to use the video long term. But in this instance, because it's so special, the serial number of this particular one is 2618090. And something we are going to try to do moving forward is on unique pieces, really highlight the specific guitar. So if it's on the website, you see the video, you're hearing the exact one you'll be receiving. Premium Sitka spruce top, East Indian rosewood back and sides, all premium. What's cool about this guitar is it really does marry the historical relevance of its design. All the purling, so what made the 45 special is you had the purling on the top, which goes all the way around, including the neck extension, right? Then you have the purling on the side, right? Then you have the purling on the back. You also have, by far, my favorite Martin headstock inlay. I just think it's so cool. And but back then the guitar was rear shifted. Bracing wise, they've brought this to the Reimagined series because it really is the preferred tone of modern musicians. So now we have forward shifted scallop bracing. We have a high performance neck, which is very comfortable to play. Ebony fingerboard and bridge, the Grover tuners, obviously a lacquer finish. This guitar goes through the custom shop, so even if it's not a custom shop model, it gets all the handwork of a custom shop guitar. And it's just really, really an impressive instrument. Now they do put the like retro strings on this, which for me personally, I'd put a set of Foster Bronze on there. I think it just the guitar, with the Foster Bronze, this guitar would just really roar. If you are looking for that kind of more subdued, historically more accurate, maybe contextually, that more muted tone, obviously the retro strings are great. I love the top end of this instrument because when you're dealing with most premium woods, what you're getting is the greatest amount of clarity, the most overtones. You're getting the highest level of dynamic range, so wider opening. And it's just an exquisite instrument. So to show it to you. So what I like to do is first to show you the dynamic range. Please keep in mind the string choice. And then we'll show you like kind of the mids of the guitar like I do in all the videos, because I think it's important for you to hear this particular guitar. So let's check it out. I mean, the individual note separation on this instrument is something that's really special. I mean, you really get to hear the voice of each string. The dynamic range is great on it as it sits. I would say, again, with Foster Braun strings, massive difference in how much output you can have. And also in the bottom end boom, like here, what's kind of cool about these retro strings is it kind of gives you this tighter bottom end, which is pretty neat. You know what I mean? It's just like really kind of hits you like almost like a floor tom on as opposed to a bass drum. It's not as this boomy, but you get a Foster Braun set on here and you'll get that kind of overwhelming fill the room bottom end. As a dreadnought guitar, it's hard to balance it as nicely as this. And here you have scallop bracing, all hand carved, to let the guitar really breathe, and it sounds beautiful through the middle of the instrument. It's obviously, I think, an aspirational guitar. It's something that, if you're a guitar player, a D-45 is, I think, probably the most famous acoustic. It is the most famous acoustic guitar. Those pre-war 1933 to 42 models go for $250,000 to $400,000. I mean, they're very rare, as was only 91 of them. And today, it's just like you can own, I think, the best built Martin guitars. They really have invested a ton in their feel and their consistency, and you can really tell, and that's why this guitar feels special. So this is the Martin D-45, number 2618090. You get it right at empiremusic.com. Give us a call, 412-343-5299. You can see our entire Martin collection there. We're a Martin Custom Expert Dealer. You can chat with us through the site. You can please subscribe to our YouTube channel. That would be awesome if you'd like our reviews and all that cool stuff. We have tons of great stuff coming from Martin, and we'd love to work with you on this incredible guitar. So this is the Martin D-45. Thanks so much for watching.